70 to 20. 70 to fucking 20. And I didn't even see it get to either 70 or even 20 for that matter. But, my God, I mean, I've been going through Twitter, X, whatever the fuck you want to call that shit nowadays. I've seen a lot of different adjectives, a lot of different words used for what happened today. I mean, you don't have enough words. I have no more words. I mean, not even Super Bowl 48 was this bad. Not even Super Bowl fucking 48. Which, interestingly enough, Russ was the quarterback on the other side that day. God, look at how things have turned out now. And especially with him here. I'm not really sure what makes this worse at this point. Whether it's the fact that, I mean, never mind 0-3, you know, I feel like there were quite a few people that were actually hopeful. I mean, I thought we had a really good shot at 9 wins. I mean, I'd like to think that we'd at least get better than 5, but at the rate things are going, I think we might need to be happy with 5 wins. It's just so bad at this point that, you know, the most alarming aspect of it is the collection of talent that's there. Now, I'm not going to say that they're all necessarily all pro caliber players, but it's a capable group. But we seem to have an incapable defensive coordinator who, honestly, I gotta say, when it really boils down to it, a word I gotta use is disappointing. I honestly sitting here thinking about this right now, and it's just hard for me to believe that we're sitting here again, 70 to 20. I mean, Tua, he threw for 309 yards, which it feels like it was more than that. They actually totaled out to 376 with the 67 from Mike White. And then you got these dudes, Devin Achane. He ended up with 200 total rushing yards. I didn't even, oh my God, 200 total rushing yards. I mean, Jesus Lord. And Raheem Mostert, who I thought was actually doing a bit more, at least it seemed like it, he only got, I think 82 yards? I'm sorry, I'm getting nearsighted with this. It's just, it's crazy to think about, and I want to talk about Devin Achane for a specific reason here in a moment, but the biggest issue above and beyond anything else with this is the fact that, you know, never mind the injuries. We've dealt with injuries before. We didn't have Simmons. We didn't have Frank Clark. We didn't have Josie Jewell after a certain point. He wound up going out. There's one more key piece on the defense that I'm thinking about. Caden Stearns, most certainly, for one. And P.J. Locke, as we could have used all the bodies we could get at this point. And you know what I just thought about, and I didn't even notice this. I'm actually going to scroll down for this, because where the hell has J.L. Skinner been? Like, I'm looking at the box score, and I don't see his name anywhere in the defensive stats. I mean, I even see Russell Wilson in defensive stats, as he's actually got a solo tackle. But, I mean, I'm kind of confused about this right now. What is going on with J.L. Skinner? That's something I really need to know the answer to. I mean, obviously Kareem's healthy. I'm honestly surprised he wasn't suspended, actually, for those hits. I mean, he got ejected. How the fuck did he avoid getting suspended in 2 weeks in a row? Anyway, here's where I want to talk about Devin A-Chain, okay? I said for a considerable amount of time, especially going into the draft, and hell, a little bit even after the draft, the Broncos needed and should have picked this dude up. Now, let's be perfectly clear about one thing. I like Jaleel McLaughlin, but he really has clearly not amounted to a whole lot. I'm not sure who you blame that on, but as of right now, I'm not really seeing the return on investment just yet. Yet I'm sitting here, I'm watching this dude Devin A-Chain go for over 200 yards. I didn't even realize it was that much, but it was 200 yards. And to make that even worse, he had a receiving touchdown where he got 4. Wow, I can't believe that's all he got was 4 catches for 30 yards. Yeah, 30 yards I'm seeing. But he got 2 receiving touchdowns. I mean, dude was a damn machine today. I mean, we're talking about a guy who's like 5'9". He's literally my size. 5'9", $185. And he was just mauling the Denver defense today. I mean, just for all my Mutt heads, all my Madden Ultimate Team heads, expect this dude to get a Team of the Week card. I don't know if he's going to get the champion hero or what. At the very least, I imagine he's got to get the hero card, the 86 overall. I mean, I haven't seen anybody else's rushing numbers. I don't know what those look like. But dude's got to get a fucking card. There's just no way he doesn't doing all that. And worst of all, against the Broncos. I'm really at a point to where I'm just not even sure what else to say. And here's something else to top that off. I also, not long ago, just saw highlights of Andrew Beck, former utility fullback tight end for the Broncos, now with the Texans. He got I think it was like an 83-yard kickoff return touchdown against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And I said before, I did a video on this, I feel like Albert O is going to at some point end up shining with the Philadelphia Eagles. And it doesn't even stop there. I can't believe Kendall Hinton in Minnesota. Like, he probably could have helped them beat the Chargers. I mean, shout out to my boy Darren, Chargers fan. Good win for y'all today. At least y'all can say y'all fucking won. Jesus Christ. Man. I mean, this is the most polluted Broncos Talk video I've ever had to do. I'm just so heated right now. I guess that's where I'm going to end it. Let me know what y'all think. Y'all know what it is. Like, share, subscribe. Oh, man.